Welcome to my channel Living Librarian. I'm your host Dave. I'll be sharing knowledge about consciousness, spirituality, and life. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Erika Osmann Mason. I would love to talk to you today about containing your energy. This is part 2, transforming draining tasks into energizing ones. Do you ever feel your energy sinking just thinking about something on your to-do list? I can think of countless times I've done that. My first chakra, my practical grounded part, is one of my more challenging energy centers. It's one doesn't come as naturally for me as others. So I'm not an efficiency expert or coming from a place of mastery in this area. I am passionate about growing and being more energized in my life and helping others do the same. So I'm writing this because it's not something that comes naturally or easy for me. Because it's difficult, I celebrate every little win in this area. Maybe you feel the same way. Or maybe you're great at this and would love to comment and share some of your wisdom. All are welcome. So how do we make adulting tasks more fun and energizing? Please comment with some of the ways you do this. We can all learn from each other. Here's a few ideas. Shift your perspective about a task. For example, if I clean out my closet, I can make room for something new that I love. Instead of thinking and dreading about cleaning out your closet. Or if you dread cleaning in general, you can think cleaning brings in fresh energy and I'll make it fun by dancing around to a great playlist as I clean. If you tend to let piles of papers or clothes or things pile up, maybe you can, or your desk, you could change your perspective by thinking, sorting through this pile will help me concentrate better. Here's another idea. Change the way that you do it. For example, the other day, I was really avoiding a lot of errands that I needed to do driving around town. And it happened to be one of the first pretty spring days of the year. So my husband and I decided to bike around to do our errands and put bike bags on our bags and carry groceries and printing paper and all kinds of silly stuff. But it was such a great way to get fresh air and exercise and have quality time with my sweetie. It was a lot of fun. So that really gave me the idea for this podcast and was such a wonderful way to shift something that made me lose my energy just thinking about it to getting excited about it again. Maybe you should stretch, but you can't seem to get yourself to start. Then do it while watching TV. Maybe it won't be the purest yoga experience, but at least your body will feel better. And maybe your mind and your heart will too. Craving a snack? Maybe take an extra minute and make something just a little or a lot healthier. You might feel better afterwards rather than guilty. Here's another idea for uplifting your energy, thinking about adulting tasks. I believe this is from Bradbury and Graves' book, Emotional Intelligence 2.0 originally, but please correct me if I'm wrong. I've been trying hard to figure out where this originally came from. It's from one of those classic self-help books. Don't touch it twice. So basic idea is that if you take the extra step, you can actually finish something now and it'll save a lot of time and energy throughout the course of the day. Taking that extra step of putting your clothes all the way away or putting your shoes all the way away in the closet rather than throwing them in your bedroom, or cleaning your dish completely rather than sitting it by the sink, or things like that really can add up throughout the course of the day. Also, there is the idea of the 2-minute rule, which is from Mr. Allen, from his book, Getting Things Done, The Art of Stress-Free Productivity. That 2-minute rule is if you can get it done in 2 minutes, do it now. So again, same kind of idea. And I also there's a reference in the written blog there from the Smoky Hill Educational Service. If you look at an email, respond to it now and then trash it or put it in a folder to organize it. But clean out your inbox. If you could look at it once, just get it done. And oh my gosh, wow, do I need to start doing that? That's a good one. That is from a great blog post that I also left a reference to in the written version for time management. Another idea for making adulting tasks more energizing instead of things that cause you to lose your energy, just get it off your to-do list. That can be its own reward. And you can give yourself a little reward afterwards too. My husband is a fan of the phrase, if you need to do something, do it right now. This is not a natural tendency for me, especially for things I don't want to do, but I do keep this in mind and I'm slowly becoming more this way. If I can do it, I know you can. Here's some other ideas along that vein. I will let myself have that food treat I've been thinking about, but first I'm going to pay my bills. Or I'll let myself watch one episode of the show I've been enjoying after I do my workout. Whatever the treat is for you, it might still be something really healthy for you, but giving something to yourself, even some time to yourself, can be a wonderful thing to motivate yourself to get something off your to-do list. We all know this, right? Our parents maybe did this for us, or maybe we do this for our kids, but sometimes we can forget to do it for ourselves. Here's another one that may be helpful for turning adulting tasks into more energizing rather than draining and things we dread. Make it feel better to do it than not to do it. Maybe you've tried this at work or with your children as well, to make it easy to choose the quote unquote right thing for yourself. If you don't have the time or inclination to do it right now, then put stuff out where it will annoy you or where you'll keep being reminded of it until it feels better just to get it done than to be reminded of it. Like put your laundry basket in the middle of the kitchen floor or somewhere that's on the way to the laundry space, maybe by the front door if you do your laundry elsewhere. And then you'll just, after a while, get annoyed looking at it and then just say, okay, it's easier just to get this done and I'll feel better when I do it. Maybe you put a bill you need to pay or a sticky note about that or something you need to do right on the kitchen counter or on your computer monitor or on the microwave or the refrigerator, somewhere where you're going to keep on encountering it until you do it. Or you can put a reminder or alert on your phone or a sticky note on your calendar or stick it on your computer monitor. Again, keep it there until you do it. The more you see it, the more it might annoy you. But at this point, it's likely to feel great once you stop having to look at it. One more idea about making adulting tasks more energizing. If thinking about the whole tasks make you tired, pick a small, doable step. Sometimes once you start, you might feel like continuing. Starting can be the hardest part. Even if you only do one part, you might feel so much better after starting that you feel motivated to do the next step now or sometime soon. This is one of those classic ideas from occupational therapy and my training in that is breaking down tasks into doable tasks. We call it in occupational therapy vernacular, finding the just right challenge, something that motivates us and feels successful afterwards. And yet isn't too big or daunting of a task or too little that it feels insignificant. So finding that just right challenge. For example, I don't want to clean my bathroom right now, but I do have time and energy to just clean my toilet. I did that the other day. I had 1 minute and I was disgusted with myself for not cleaning the bathroom sooner. And I said, okay, the worst part is the toilet. I'm just going to do that. I have 30 seconds and it did feel a little better. Maybe I don't want to mow my front and backyard, but I could do half of it. Or maybe you pick up dog poop to prep. I can't face writing this paper or this blog or this thing this intense email I need to write to a colleague, but at least I could write an outline or start getting down my thoughts. I don't have the energy to make dinner, but I could put on some rice to get cooking. All just ideas of how breaking down a task to make adulting a little more fun and enjoyable and energizing for you. I hope you have a little more fun, or maybe a lot more fun, adulting today. I love helping people to see, feel, and shift energetic patterns of draining energy and help build a more energetic life in the way that you want to live it through the Akashic Record and other services that I provide virtually and in person. www.light, L-I-G-H-T, filled, F-I-L-L-E-D, life, L-I-F-E.com. Thank you for listening.